as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Nick Van Exel.
I don't think there's any question about it. The coach talked to them at halftime about what adjustments they need to make in order to slow him down and keep him from going off.
Yeah, he really torched them in the first half. I'm sure a lot of their focus will be on slowing him down in the second.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Jones has it in the corner. O'Neal inside. And it's blocked.
Well over 7 feet. Rik Smits controlling the airspace.
Here's Jackson. Rebound by Van Exel. Lakers leading by 3. And it's Worthy in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Pacers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Van Exel. Here's Johnson. McKey with the defensive effort.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Here's Smits. Indiana moving it around. Shoots over Shaq. That one a little long. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Los Angeles with another miss. Pacers trail by 3. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Jackson passes to Smits. O'Neal with the steal. By himself. There is nobody in their right mind getting in the way of Shaq.
And, you know, for both teams, there have been some offensive challenges as this has been a pretty low-scoring affair.
Well, credit to the defenses for that. Neither team is making it easy to find buckets.
Miller kicks to Jackson. Free throw line jump shot. Count the basket.
All about the action. Jackson too easy with it there.
Lakers leading by 3. Van Exel passes to Worthy, and Jones has it in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what coach wants to see in a close game.
Here's Jackson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Davis. And here's Miller. Down low. Here's Smits. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I like when Smits slams his foot on the gas pedal. Just going to work right now.
Here's Van Exel. Off target from three-point range. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And here is McKey. Outside Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the lead. A rebound by the Lakers. Johnson outside. Pass to Van Exel. Outside Worthy. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. 4 on the clock. Back to Worthy. The kick out to O'Neal. Out to the right wing. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. It's stolen by McKey. And James Worthy gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Indiana call time. Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Lakers.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. Now here's Jackson. Pass to McKey. Left side, Miller. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jones. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And the basket by Van Exel. Van Exel's got 17. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It's kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Clock is at 3. A 15-footer, and then Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Over Jackson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pacers trail by 3. To the paint. And so Indiana again turning it over.
An unfortunate misfire, just dishing the ball straight out of bounds.
Here's Johnson. Worthy sets a screen for Johnson. Up top, Worthy over Davis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 5.
We think Worthy's going to think twice? No way. James is always ready to fire.
Jackson dishes to McKey. To the middle. It's tipped. Inside. Here's Smits. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked by Shaq.
And he shows off his defensive instincts on that rejection.
Pass to Johnson. Now here's Jones. Back to Johnson. Over Davis. And the shot is good from Johnson. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, you don't get to see the hook shot too often these days. Everybody wants to shoot threes. Nice to see a guy go back to the future with the hook.
Now here's Jackson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Here's Jones. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Miller, the pass to Smits. Now Jackson. Rebound by Van Exel.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Van Exel. Over Jackson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smits has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pacers trail by 7. Jackson passes to McKey. Back to Jackson. They set the pick. Back to McKey. And now here comes Jones leading the break, and Shaq with the slam.
Really good decision from Jones that time. Excellent job finding the open teammates.
Here's Jackson. And the Pacers call time here. We've seen Nick Van Exel really having a great game.
I know what they're talking about in this huddle. Figuring out a way to slow him down.
Heading to the court, the Lakers girls.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Fox is checked in.
Now into the lineup, your Lakers. Number 17, Rik Smits.
Outside Jackson. Back to McKey. Pass to Smits. Shoots over Shaq. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Smits.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
Van Exel with it. He's got 17. O'Neal inside. Doing what he does best. Shaquille O'Neal.
Dominant. Few better than Shaq in close.
Pacers trail by 9. Outside Jackson. Pass to McKey. Here's Smits, defended by Shaq. Fade away. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Smits has got 17.
Well, standing 7'4" with a soft shooting touch, that mid-range jumper of Smits is nearly impossible to defend.
Outside, Fox. Now Van Exel. Back to Fox. Johnson down low. Davis is there. Count that one. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Van Exel against Jackson. Pass to Smits. O'Neal with the steal. Now Van Exel. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here's Fox. Johnson right side. Just 5 to shoot. For Davis. Johnson can't hit. Pacers trail by 9. To the paint. It's deflected. Here's Jackson. And it's Davis with the jam.
Incredible effort on the glass.
How about that? He gets the rebound and then the 2 points. Good for him.
And plays like that, they can rally your team.
On the basket by Jones.
Though he is slight of build, Eddie Jones is extremely tough now. That's a strong move right there.
And the Pacers call time here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Campbell, he's checked in for Shaq. Horry comes in for Magic Johnson. And it's Scott in for Jones. And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 9 points. Dampier, he dishes to Davis. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And here is Van Exel. 17 points in the game. Here's Campbell. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
Well, I think this is just about the extent of Campbell's reign. Turning up the intensity dial here, trying to rally his team right now.
You're right. That jam might be just what they need.
It's certainly lit a fire under the bench. Hopefully the guys on the floor are feeling it too.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Rik Smits. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
I think Rick Fox is a terrific example of a glue guy. You put him in any lineup, and he'll find a way to be useful. Boards, passes, points. Anywhere there's a chance to show up, he's there.
Fox hits them both. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Indiana Pacers. 11-point game. Davis setting the pick for Rose. Going inside. Davis, the pass to Rose. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 5. The shot from the low post is good. Rose has got 6 points.
Jalen is more than capable getting it done inside. He is a true bucket getter.
Scott, the pass to Fox. Here's Van Exel. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Van Exel's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Best passes to Rose. Here's Best. To the inside. Davis.
Boy, good strong commitment from Davis inside. He doesn't give up on the play and earn the whistle.
Pacers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Shooting for Indiana, Antonio Davis. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Davis is the type of player that brings his hard hat, his lunch pail, and goes to work. You can't question the effort that he plays with.
And he sinks the second. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's Van Exel. Pass to Horry. Tries it from 19. The shot that time, not on target. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers on top, up 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pacers trail by 10. Best passes to Dampier. Here's Best. Pass to Rose. Davis with a screen on Bryant. 5 on the clock. Rose can't hit.
Lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league there.
And that's the only way to stop him. The defender has to be all over him with a hand right in his face.
Lays it up and banks it in. Best's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Fisher, the pass to O'Neal. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Even with the score where it is, he just keeps coming.
Here's Best. Pass to Davis. To the middle. Stolen by Jones. Lets it go from deep. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
From deep, Jones definitely has the green light, and you just saw why.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Dampier, guarded by O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Rose. Over Bryant. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Davis getting after it on the boards. This guy not afraid to get down and dirty for rebounds.
Fisher with it, down low. Jones kicks to O'Neal. Inside. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
An offensive machine. There really is no holding Shaquille O'Neal back sometimes.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Shaquille O'Neal. Shooting one.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Best. Pass to Hoiberg. And a miss there on the triple.
That's what they wanted there on offense. He missed that one, but coach has to love the look they got.
2 points. That one goes. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
I like how under control they've been on offense, keeping things simple and running their plays well.
The Pacers call timeout.
Let's hear it for the motion.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Best passes to Rose. Pass to Best. Clock at 6. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And they get it back. Here's Campbell driving in. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Rose against Bryant. Fades back. Indiana again missing. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Fisher looking it over. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. Bryant comes with the double team. Here's Best. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Kobe. And Bryant throws it down.
Getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fancy.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers. Davis with a screen on Bryant. Rose passes to Davis. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside, Fisher. And Bryant kicks to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Going up strong. Now that's how you finish.
Here's Best. To the paint. Outside for Davis. Indiana moving the ball around. Hoiberg passes to Rose. 6 to shoot. Nice D by Kobe. Lakers leading by 18. Now Fisher. Outside, Jones. Pass to Shaq. Outside, Kobe. Here's Campbell. And another basket for the Lakers.
What a nice feed by Kobe that time.
Here's Best. Now here's Rose, guarded by Kobe. Bryant against Rose. 5 to shoot. Best passes to Hoiberg. A three-pointer, no good.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a three.
Now here's Jones. Had the space there, but it's offline.
That's normally one of his spots, and it was a quality look. Shame to see it go to waste.
Pass to Rose. Davis setting the pick for Rose. Here's Best, defended by Jones. They get it back. Dampier kicks to Rose. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Heading to the court, the Laker girls.
Some changes for the Lakers. Johnson, he's checked in for Campbell. Worthy comes in for Bryant. And Van Exel subbed in for Derek Fisher. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. Van Exel passes to Worthy. From 12 feet out, it's blocked. Jackson against Van Exel. McKey, the pass to Smits. Back to McKey. And here's Jackson. Clock at 6. With the floater, here's Smits. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Smits has got 19 points.
They count on Smits for this kind of play, using those long arms to get a second chance look.
Pass to O'Neal. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Jackson. And here is McKey. Worthy defending. Worthy against McKey. And that one is good. And it's 8 points for Davis.
And with how effective he's been offensively, you'd like to see him be more aggressive. He needs to keep shooting if they want to cut into this lead.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Van Exel. Now here is O'Neal. And it's good, 2 points. O'Neal's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's making it happen offensively, doing his part to craft this lead.
Jackson against Van Exel. To the wing on the left. Here's McKey. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists here tonight.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Now, here's Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, the officials won't let that slide. I mean, they're eager to call out those illegal screens as well. They should be.
I do think he was trying to get there, but you've got to be completely planted.
The Pacers call timeout.
And I'd bet right now, Coach wants to go over the turnover problem. Seems like they've been trying to force things a bit. Just need to get back into a steady rhythm. Establish the pace of the offense so they can string together a good run. Solid possessions without trying to do too much.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Davis. And he banks the layup in.
Got it in close, and that just about always helps.
Mike, they should just be taking their time right now. Am I right?
Absolutely, Kevin. The clock is their friend right now.
Johnson against Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Davis.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Jackson against Van Exel. Right side Jackson. And it's off.
Defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in.
Best of luck stopping him on his way to the rim.
Yep, seems to have a little extra bounce.
Such an advantage to go over the top once you're inside.
And here is McKey. Left side Jackson. It's stolen by Van Exel.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Lakers.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity, Mike, in this game.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it paid off handsomely.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Shaquille O'Neal.
He blocked some shots, changed some others. Seems like he's always lurking in the shadows.
Nick Van Exel taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
There's so much to love about Nick Van Exel's game, but one of the things that stands out to me is his fearlessness. This guy believes he can score every time down the court, no matter who's defending him.
Oh, off the glass.
Jackson.
They're running away with this one right now.
Now they're just seeing how big they can make this lead.
Now Jones. The 20-foot jumper, good.
That should put a stamp on this one.
Great way to close out a victory.
Outside Jackson. Now here's McKey. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. He blocks it again.
Meeting right at the rim. He timed that block perfectly.
O'Neal. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
So consistent from the field. A quality outing for him.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Like we expected, the game could be a blowout. And that's exactly what we got.
This team is hard enough to beat on the road, but at home, they take it to another level.
And that about wraps it up. Mark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan signing off. We'll see you next time.